side. There's a scripture it tells you they shall even deny the Lord himself, man. And you got niggas like that on YouTube, man. Oh, the New Testament, that's false. You know, there's only the Old Testament. You got guys like that. So this is all written for our learning. Well, Romans 15. Whatsoever is written aforetime was written for our learning.
Yep.
So when we see these things, you might like just like bug out. You mean not bug out, but I mean like wonder at it, at amazement, like holy shit, this guy's totally bugged out. But read the scriptures; it clearly tells you, man. So you won't be surprised.
Yep.
Right. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
That's right. And what does the word patient mean? It means to suffer, to endure. Right? Like you got a hospital, a guy that's suffering from a gunshot wound. What do they call him? They call him a patient. He's in the bed there. He's being patient. He's suffering.
Mm-hmm. You have to find. You have to find a. You have to find something that's going to soothe it. Yeah. You have to find a cure. You have to find a doctor. You have to doctor the.
That's right.
The wound. You have to tend to the wound.
That's right. Yeah, you got it too?
No, that was it.
Okay. Can you get Sirach 11 and 7, please?
Sirach 11 and 7?
Yeah. Alright, because like you got guys, man, and I used to be like this myself. Alright, when I first came in the truth, you go on YouTube, you comment, you know, comment on this video, do that, do this. And at one point, he'll stumble on a demon, and he's powerful, man. And he'll bring out something you don't know, which same thing the elders brought out, same thing the brothers in Dallas brought out, man. And they'll trip you up, man. Okay, and this happened to me. That's why I don't blatantly just go out and comment on shit, man. You know, I see comments sometimes on YouTube videos, and I'm just wondering, like, is this guy can't be with GMS, but he's with GMS, you know? Some comments are just silly as hell, man. You know, it's like JK always has to say something, man. That's for niggas in the world. That's for niggas on YouTube, on Twitter. You know, Twitter. That whole shit. See, hey, Word Star Fights, man. Go on World Star Hip Hop. A lot of the titles. Guy gets punched in the face because of Twitter comment. Right? Guy scrapped because of Twitter. Like, all because of words, man. It's mostly women doing that shit. You know, that's for niggas on Facebook talking shit, man. Why you guys talking all this stuff on YouTube, man? You know, all these comments, all this crazy shit. You know, it's different. It's different if you're battling a demon, but at the end of the day, you have to be prepared, man, because there's different levels of demons. So, hey, the devil knows the truth, right? And he can fuck you up if you don't know what you're talking about, right? And then you're gonna run to an elder and ask, this question, that question, what's this and that, just to go and combat him. You know, I used to do that myself. I'm guilty of that, but I learned, man. You know, so it goes through experience and trial. Right? So we'll bring it up. So,
yeah, man. Same thing Elder Gabar was saying too about a lot of guys being having their mama's spirit on them too.
That's right. That's right.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 verse 7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth.
That's right. So blame not before thou hast examined the truth. You know, a lot of situations that happen in Israel. A lot of stuff is first tricky, man. If some can be slandered, right? Like the case in point, Johanna, because I'll use an example that we experienced when he said that one of our camp members raped a 90-year-old woman. 92. Okay, that was what, 2 years ago. And basically, being this brother, we called in the show to defend our name. Okay. So from another perspective, another camp, they might have heard them, and you know, Satan can put in their head, oh shit, these guys are off or something, or you know, whatever.
Yeah, and he made a statement, and guess what we did? We searched out every brother in our camp also. That's right. Just to make sure any brother in our camp didn't do that. Because what kind of spirit is on you if you raped a 92-year-old woman? So we searched all the brothers out in our camp also on Google.
And we examined accounts of any rapes of elderly women in Canada.
In Canada.
There was only one in where? Vancouver?
Ottawa?
Or something like that?
No, it was further than Ottawa. Manitoba or somewhere.
Yeah. So somewhere out west.
Yeah.
So you gotta examine the truth. So a lot of guys on YouTube, man, comment board wars, man. That's a big problem. You can get yourself in trouble because of your mouth, your speech. Okay? Don't be a keyboard warrior, man. That's not what this is about. Okay? It's a different case if you have a video and some guy's talking shit and you have to back it up through the scriptures. I'm talking about when there's a video and you just blatantly, you don't even examine it. You see the first minute of it and you just shoot straight. You just throw haymakers, man.
No scriptures to back it up.
Just your, again, alluding to what the brother said, you're a woman's spirit, your emotions, your flurry of emotions, man, that you get from your mother, man. Okay, but these are things we learn the truth. All right, go ahead.
Yep. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth.
That's right. Like, for example, I'll give one example. This one brother, I don't know what the status is now, but I forget what camp he is. I'll post it on post-production. But basically, he was cursing out the guy in Tennessee, and basically after he made a video apologizing to him, you know, which kind of didn't make sense to me. You know, that dude was off. There's nothing to apologize for the dude for, man.
We're men.
So you gotta examine yourself, you know. And at the end of the day, if that dude is of the elect, he just gotta man up, basically. He just gotta sharpen himself.
Exactly.
Like Elder Ramlab said, when you go out there, why would you go by yourself? It says it is better to have 2 or 3. When 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, then I'm in the midst of them, right? So in Ecclesiastes it tells you 2 are better than 1. So if the one fall, the other's there to pick them up.
Yeah, and if I may,
you know?
if you're, because this is not a gang, so I don't want to say if you're with us, but if you're studying under GMS with the elders, why would you then go and take notes from someone who is against what we say?
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm there taking notes and we're talking and brother, we're gonna get together, we're gonna link up and yeah.
And then I believe he said in the video, yeah, Nate, you're a man of the Lord.
Oh my God.
You know?
And he didn't say anything. How did you examine him to be a man of the Lord when he never said anything? He didn't do anything to prove that he was the man of the Lord.
Yep.
This was crazy, man.
Man.
Yeah, that was crazy to me. Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke.
Then rebuke, man. It tells you that in the Apocrypha you should put bars over your mouth. Okay? Basically, put your mouth in submission. Right? That's what Yahushua said. He said, it's not that goeth in the mouth, and goeth in and is cast out of the draught that defileth a man, is that which cometh out of his mouth.
Exactly.
Right? Because out of his mouth cometh wickedness, fornication, adultery, murders. Right? So everything that comes out of your mouth, that's what gets you in trouble, man.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, these comment board, like same thing with Facebook, man. That's why all the Tahari made that order. No more brothers on Facebook. Guys getting, oh, why can't we go on Facebook? You know? And where's that in the Bible? Why can't we go on Facebook? Like,
the only reason they wanted to go on there was for women. That was the only reason.
And there's a lot of bullshit on Facebook, man. It's a good thing that Facebook was just cast out. That was like a spell on brothers, man. And too much shit talking, man. Alright, it was good some brothers got connected. Like I connected with different brothers I never knew and we spoke, and a lot of media, like pictures of dark ages and history and stuff was, you know, shared and such forth. For the most part, it was all wickedness, man. Because guess what, brothers, women are on Facebook, man. And you can't control your woman 24/7. You don't know what she's doing behind the computer when she's not with you. You know, so a lot of madness was on it. But guys get that emotion. Oh, why can't we go on Facebook? Like when Elder Ramla made the video, all right. He said don't message me about personal shit anymore.
See, exactly.
One guy in the comment board, yo, we can't message Elder on for advice or personal shit anymore. Come on, man.
You sound like a child, man.
Like, and it was all in capitals too. Like, yo, we can't message Elder anymore.
Scripture says, remember ye men, man.
Hey, man. A lot of you niggas want to make an nature world, man.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear, man.
Yeah.
The Most High Yahweh, what did he tell Ezekiel? He told him, listen, I'm going to kill your wife tonight, alright? You're gonna gird up your loins like a man. You're not gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go and tell Israel what I did. And he killed his wife that night. A lot of niggas would have committed suicide. Man.
Oh hell yeah. A lot of them would have cursed the Lord.
Exactly, man.
They would have cursed the Lord. They would curse the Lord.
You guys get emotional because Facebook's gone. You know? Man, fuck Facebook, man.
Yeah.
That's the spirit we found out anyway. The CIA collects everything in the database anyway, man. Everything you're doing, that's CIA owned.
Exactly.
Come on, man. You guys are silly, man. You guys are being silly. You know? While you look for something, I want to read a statement I found, or a quote.
Of course.
When Elder Gabar was talking about just shut your mouth, which is that's how we learn, man. That's how I learned too. The first time I seen elders, you know, I got on my notepad. I just started writing down all the scriptures, all the breakdowns, and tried to learn as much as I could. You know, everything was making sense to the spirit and grace of Yahweh Shem Yoshai.
Yep.
You know, this brother can test. We all got notes and pads of all kinds of scriptures, breakdowns, everything.
And then you have to go study those things.
Exactly. You don't just write it and, study, look at it.
So brothers should be too busy to be even talking.
Right, man.
Yeah, brothers should be too busy to be talking. Yeah.
This is a Gadai quote I found. It says, I'm gonna just read it. It says, "The wise man believes profoundly in silence, the sign of a perfect equilibrium. Silence is the absolute poise or balance of body, mind, and spirit. The man who preserves his selfhood ever calm and unshaken by the storms of existence. Not a leaf, as it were, attire on the tree, not a ripple upon the surface of the shining pool. His, in the mind of the unlettered sage, is the ideal attitude and conduct of life. Silence is the cornerstone of character." Okay? So, it's by Charles Alexander Eastman. His native name is Ohi Yesa. Alright, so that's a good quote. Silence is the cornerstone of character. Cornerstone represents your foundation.
Yep.
So it tells you, man. Matter of fact, I'll get it. But bring out.
No, I was looking for remember ye men.
I'll find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find that. Salaki about that.
Don't worry.
Yeah, and then the scriptures, it's in the Apocrypha also, it says, when a fool keepeth his mouth, he seemeth wise, man. Real quick. Oh, you have it?
No, go ahead.
Yep, this is Sirach chapter 32, verse 8. "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words."
Like Gehenna, man. You'll hear 2-3 scriptures out of the whole sermon. Everything else is him talking shit. You're not learning a goddamn thing, man. He'll pick a topic that he heard from the news, and that's what he's talking about.
A rant.
So that's why it's beautiful. The elders told us, really, and instructed us, look at words, etymology, the study of words, the study of language. If you know to break down the words, your speech will be more concise and more compact, yet it'll tell many things. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue."
Yeah, man. Like, for case in point, man. Like, when you get a revelation or a breakdown or any news or any history, you don't have to necessarily bring it out all of us right away to show. Oh, look what I found. Look at this. You know, just to, like, again, vainglory, man. Okay, and I always say that I told brothers, man, just because you find something or get a breakdown, don't necessarily bring it out. Meditate on it, learn it, man. It tells you with all that get understanding. So yeah, sure, you can get it, but do you really know it? You know, do brothers on the highways, if someone goes into the virgin birth, sure, brothers know Mary wasn't a virgin, but do you know it? Do you know the essence of it? Can you literally, brother, get this scripture? This means that. That has to be a part of you. That you have to know it.
Can you break it down to a 12-year-old?
Exactly. Can you break it down in a short sentence, so they can comprehend much? Right. So you know you gotta just pace yourself, man. You gotta pace yourself. Just because you find something,